See if we are able to get you again for some updates from Okwama community. In the meantime, but staying with security concerns, following the spate of kidnapping in Nigeria, there are growing calls for unconditional release of the victims and ceasefire by armed groups. This is just as there is mounting pressure on security forces to rescue kidnapped victims. Sifon Isien reports.
In the last month, more than 500 people, mostly students, have been kidnapped by terror gangs. Security forces, especially the military, have reached out for assistance in intelligence gathering required to conduct rescue operations, just as northern state governors have agreed on kinetic and non-kinetic strategies to adopt. But as the days go by, the kidnapped victims continue to be held under worsening conditions. This group joins the call mounting pressure on the government to secure the release of the kidnapped victims.
In light of this grave development, we urgently implore the Nigerian government and the Joint Security Council to overhaul their strategies and intensify effort to break this vicious cycle of violence and lawlessness. The time for decisive action is now.
Beyond the call for a new strategy, the group is asking armed groups in the country to cease fire and pave the way for dialogue.
Furthermore, we appeal to the various armed groups terrorizing our nation to cease fire and embrace peace, particularly in the spirit of holy month of Ramadan. This is the time of introspect ourselves and draw closer to Allah in pity and prayer. Violence and bloodletting must be eschewed. Let us prioritize reconciliation and harmony for the greater good of all.
While President Tinubu has emphasized that nothing short of freedom for the kidnapped victims will be acceptable, pressure continues to pile on security forces to secure their release. Sifon Isien, TVC News.